All right, we're here with head coach Jack Owens after a 69-66 win over Ball State. First, your opening statement.
Yeah, just proud of the guys. We had a couple guys go down in practice this week, and Delonte took a hip, I believe it's a hip pointer or something like that, early in the first half. Hopefully we can get him back for our game later in the week. But just happy with the guys just finding a way. Guys playing out of position, and, we're running offense, and, that's kind of hit or miss there at times when you have, 2 or 3 guys playing out of position. But just proud of the guys just finding a way and stepping up at the free throw line and making their free throws and finding a way to beat a good team.
Have you ever seen a game where the winning team scores their last field goal with over 11 minutes to go and you win it 11 of 12 from the free throw line?
No, it's unbelievable. But just happy, just talking to the guys about. But, yeah, that's pretty unbelievable. I have to check that out. But at the end of the day, the guys stepped up and made shot free throws with confidence and were able to win the game that way.
One of the big guys who stepped up was Precious Aya. How do you feel about his performance tonight?
Proud of Precious. You know what? He's a guy that's been battling injuries and everything else, and to be able to stick it out and do what he did tonight, just happy for him, because he's a guy that's been bringing his hard hat to practice and just he would just continue to compete and help the team in any capacity. And that's what we need. No matter who's out there, he's cheering for him, and now he had his time, and the guys are happy for him as well.
You mentioned you had a couple guys go down and practice this week. Who are they, and how are they?
Well, Eli obviously did not play today. So when you have your starting four-man who do not play, then the guy who backs him up didn't play tonight. Tay only played he only played a minute and a half. So you have 2 guys that you count on playing in some capacity that did not play. So at the end of the day, just a team win, and guys just found the way to win and play, play out of position and do those sorts of things against a good team.
I'm good.
Your defense obviously was huge in this game, and I think you and I talked about it, and frustrating guys like Taylor Persons and that sort of thing. But I thought overall, number one, it kept you in the game and kept you in front in the game late, right?
Yeah, I totally agree, Beck. It's a thing that we talk about. You can always hang your hat on defense because, shots are not always going to fall, but the guys over the last month, we just improved defensively, and that has a lot to do with the guys paying attention to detail and believing. Because some things that we do, we rely on each other to not only pressure the basketball, but the other guys got to be in help, and the other guys have to be in midpoint, and we have rules on how we want to play everything. So at the end of the day, the guys they're bought in, they're competing, they're playing at a high level defensively. But I was excited about the first half. We had 9 assists in the first half, and that's when our team goes and the guys were able to come out and execute on both sides of the ball.
Precious was concerned about how much the team's going to hear about turnovers in practice.
Yeah, you know what? I didn't bring it up, but yeah, that's the one area. Obviously, we have to continue to get better. But like I said on the radio, talking to the guys, the turnovers are unforced at times, but the idea of our guys trying to feed the post or trying to execute, those are good signs. But now we have to take that and improve and not come up with those empty possessions and complete those plays. Because at the end of the day, if we can do that, we can continue to open up the lead. Because we had a lead there. The turnovers, I believe, allowed them to get back into the game. And obviously we were not executing on the offensive end, and that puts you in a bind because then you're playing transition D quite a bit. And our transition D, I thought, was really good because of the turnovers that allowed Ball State to get out and run a little bit.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
So, Precious, obviously you had career highs points, career highs rebounds, career highs minutes played. Just how does it feel for you to come in off the bench in kind of an emergency situation and make such a valuable contribution in such a big game?
Coach always told me to just stay ready because you never know when your name is going to be called. So I think that's what I just did. My name was called, and I just stepped up.
When that final shot from Persons went up as time expired, what was going through your mind in that moment?
I just didn't want the ball to go in.
I'm sorry?
I just didn't want the ball to go in. Yeah, it was a long game already, so I was just ready to go home.
And it wasn't exactly the cleanest win. You guys had 17 turnovers. but you were able to make your free throws down the stretch. How big do you think that was in clinching this game?
Wait, did you say 17 turnovers?
17 turnovers, yes.
Man, I mean, we're gonna hear about those turnovers in practice, but they came in clutch. The free throws that we made towards the end of the game came in clutch. I mean, coach always prepares us for this type of moments during practice, so I guess it paid off.
But coach isn't going to like those turnovers.
Yeah, he won't. He won't.
So what was the mood on the bench like while they were chipping away at the lead and chipping away at the lead? What was the feeling on the bench?
We just stayed the course, you know. I mean, the game is never always going to be smooth. So in any point in time, the game, we just got to stay the course and just keep trusting our offense and defense.
All right. Thank you, Precious.
Thank you.